Hello, welcome slashers, now I'm Crypt here, and welcome back to my channel. Now today, I will be reviewing Bride of Chucky, which fun fact was actually released the same year I was born, and was actually my very first Chucky film. Yeah, so, without further ado, I'm just gonna get into it. So this film introduced Jennifer Tilly to the series, which, just for that, I just give it a thumbs up, because she actually has a pretty big impact on the series, and even though that there's some movies that aren't very great, she's still a pretty great actress, and I really like that they put that in here. So yeah, you can already tell I'm talking about cast already. So yeah, Jennifer Tilly was obviously an amazing choice to choose to play Tiffany. And then there's let's see, I feel like all the cast is amazing here. The person who played Jesse and Jade, like the people who played those two characters, are amazing. And I did hear some things about how the character, like the person or the actress who played Jade, I did hear there's some moments with her. Like I heard that she just was mean on the set. I'm not sure if that's true, but I don't know, I read an article and I heard some negative things about her, but yeah, overall I do feel like they did an amazing casting choice, and the acting is pretty good in this too. Like the acting isn't corny like in Child's Play 3, so I do feel like this movie was, I feel like it's amazing. Another thing I want to talk about is the music. Now the music, I like to talk about movies and music because it is an important element of series. And I feel like every theme in this series is iconic, and this film's soundtrack is really great, and it sounds creepy. And this is like kind of a horror comedy, it was kind of like, it did have a pretty creepy theme, and there was some like songs that play in there, like different like rock songs that play there. And yeah, there's actually a scene where you can kind of see that Chucky is a metal fan. He's a metalhead. Now, I want to kind of say something about the comedy, because I don't really like the horror comedy aspect of the Chucky franchise. I feel like, I like my Chucky murderous with a little dose of comedy. And now this film gave off a little more comedy, and I will say that this film didn't over push it. Like it was a repetitive comedy. Now in my opinion, Seed has very repetitive comedy, and I will talk more on that when I get into that. Like when I get into that review, I will talk more on that repetitive comedy. But this movie right here, I did laugh at times because I do like it. Like I do like this movie a lot, and like there are some things that, like, the comedy in it's like, it's actually pretty funny. It's not too much comedy, and I like that. And there's like a part where you guys can already guess, some fun goes down, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. But yeah, the comedy in this isn't too much, and it's not too much to handle, and that's pretty good. And like for the movie it is, like, I like Chucky, like I said, with a little dose of comedy, and it gave a little more comedy, and the good thing is it isn't repetitive. I also kind of want to talk about how they introduced the Chucky with the stitches in this movie. Now, some people like the Chucky with the stitches, some people hate the Chucky with the stitches, and it's mixed reviews and like mixed feelings about it. Now, I feel like the Chucky with the stitches is a pretty cool touch. It's not my favorite Chucky. I like Chucky without the stitches because it's like a normal doll, and to me it's a little creepier. But the Chucky with the stitches isn't bad. I actually kind of like the Chucky with the stitches as well. I do feel like it's really cool. And I want to also talk about the animatronics, because I didn't talk about the animatronics too much in the other ones. Now, Child's Play 1, the animatronics weren't bad. Child's Play 2, the animatronics, weren't bad at all. I really like the animatronics of that. Child's Play 3, like I said, that movie kind of falls short, but the animatronics still weren't like bad. But then this one, the animatronics, they're not pretty bad either. Like There's 2 different dolls causing mayhem. I feel like they did a pretty good job with that. Also, I'm just going to give this a quick mention. That birth scene. Now, it doesn't freak me out anymore, but when I was younger, that birth scene scared the shit out of me. It was one of the things I dreaded when I watched this movie. I loved this movie when I was younger, but I'm telling you guys, this birth scene scared the shit out of me growing up. Now, overall, I do love this movie. There's not much wrong with it. Like, I don't like the comedy aspect to these Chucky movies, like, too much comedy. But I'm telling you guys, this movie kind of balanced comedy and horror in a very well way. Now, I respect it for that. And I do feel like Jennifer was an amazing part of the film, and it was amazing when they brought her into the series because she became a really iconic character, and unlike Gwen and Gwenda, it's actually a character that a lot of people wouldn't mind having around. I feel like it deserves an 8.5 out of 10 with a 9 Crip seal of approval. Now, this movie is great. It's great. It's the movie I start off with, and I feel like it's amazing, and it's a fun film to watch. I will admit that. I have fun watching this movie every time, and it has amazing replay value like all these other Chucky movies. I feel like this is one of those films that I can just watch again and enjoy, and I do really love this movie. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe to join Pod's family and become a slasher. And share, as sharing really helps with my channel, especially share this video. You know, just down below in the comments, let me know what you guys think of this movie. If you guys think it's your favorite, or if it's your worst, like, you know, if it's like your least favorite, let me know, because your opinions are important to me too. But I am out of here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace.
It ain't the size that counts, asshole. It's what you do with it.